Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. Sorry it's taking me so long to get this video out, but I've had a lot of other things that I had to deal with lately, and then I was just like trying to do a deep dive for this video to go over everything. But after doing that, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do kind of like a brief overview because I know that Emily's going to be putting out another video debunking what Creepshow Art said in her video. So I decided I'm just going to do kind of like a brief overview of everything that's gone on and not do like a huge deep dive like I thought I was going to. So let's just go ahead and get on into Creepshow Art, the art of stalking. But basically, anybody who is unaware of the situation of what has been going on between Creepshow Art and Emily Artful, the backstory is basically Creepshow Art is a commentary channel here on YouTube, and a while back Creepshow Art put out a video where she was talking about how she was stalked by somebody for 8+ years by the name of Amy, and it turned out that apparently, allegedly, all of this is possibly false, and Creepshow Art was, in my opinion, putting out this information to say like, oh, this happened to me, so then when Emily came out and shared her story, she could basically just say, oh, well, everything that you're saying that happened to you actually happened to me, and you're just trying to copy my story. Well, what happened is it appears that Creepshow Art was exposed on LolCow for self-promoting herself, which is against their terms of service, and so once that came out, she was actually outed and they released all of her posts. They said that they came back to her IP address, and so everything that she posted was put into a thread basically, and it outlined everything that she had said on there, basically just talking down about herself. And so then that way she could kind of promote herself and get people over to her channel, which is against their terms of service. So LolCow was like, you know what, we're going to go ahead and put this out there that you're doing this, and we're going to share all this information with everybody. We're going to give everybody the information and just say like, yes, we know that it was you because we traced everything back to your IP address, but we're not going to share anything else other than that because otherwise that would be considered doxing. So they put out all this information basically saying that this is what she has been doing on LolCow. Well, once that happened, Emily Artful came out on Twitter and she was like, you know what, I have known this for a while. I'm so glad that Creepshow Art is getting exposed for the person that she really was. And she has actually been stalking me for the past, like, I think 13 years or something like that. And she then decides that she wanted to go ahead and put out a whole video explaining everything. And after she put out that video, then Creepshow Art took a break on YouTube. She ended up having, I believe it was the highest percentage of subscribers lost in YouTube history. I believe I read that somewhere. Not the highest number lost, like that goes to James Charles, but she lost, I believe it was around 200,000 subscribers, over 500,000 subscribers. So percent-wise, she ended up losing the most subscriber percentage in YouTube history, from what I understand. And after that, she took a huge break from YouTube because she was getting called out, obviously. And anytime anybody ever gets called out on YouTube over something, they always just take a break and then they try to come back. Well, Creepshow Art decided that she was going to take a break and then come back, and she put out this 2.5-hour long video. And if you guys didn't watch it, trust me, you're really not missing anything. In this 2.5-hour long video, Creepshow Art basically goes into detail about all this stuff with Emily, and she's sharing screenshots and all this other stuff from Emily from over the years. She's even bringing up posts from Emily that was back in high school, junior high, even all the way back into middle school. And if you're trying to prove that you're not stalking someone, like to go and search for all this information on them, or this is information that you already had, it's clearly not helping your case. So I don't really know what Creepshow Art was trying to prove with this huge 2.5-hour video. I don't know if she thought she was gonna vindicate herself or something with this video, but it clearly didn't work. Now I know that YouTube has removed their likes to dislike ratio, but you can still access things like that through vidIQ and some third-party programs. And I know that True Sleuth has had it in her videos where at one point had like 44,000 dislikes. And if you look, any video that doesn't do good these days, everybody takes to the comments to share their grievances with the video since they can't just dislike it. And the last time that I looked, this video had, I believe it was like 18,000 comments. And I can't remember the last time I saw a video that had that many comments that wasn't from like a YouTuber with like millions and millions of followers. So there's a lot of people in the comments basically saying the same thing, like, you took all this time off to come back to prove that you you stalked Emily basically by doing this video and sharing all this information. So I don't really know what she was exactly trying to do with this. And Creepshow Art went into Emily's substance abuse histories, and she was trying to debunk things that Emily was saying, because she said, oh, well, at this point, Emily said that she was sober, but according to this post, she said that she wasn't sober, and so where's the truth? Where's the lie? And when it comes to somebody and their addiction past like that, just because they say one thing online that them about being sober doesn't mean that they are entirely being truthful all the time. If you have an addiction or have somebody in your life that has an addiction history, you know that if they do something like relapse, a lot of times they're not going to come out and say that right away anyways. And so for her to try to debunk things based off of that and her substance abuse history, it's really creepy that she would even try to like go through that. Again, I don't know what she was thinking by doing that, but apparently she thought that she was going to accomplish something. But in my opinion, she really didn't accomplish anything, so I'm not really sure what she's trying to do. And then on top of that, after she posted this video, she went and she pinned a comment in there about the video, and she was basically just talking down to everybody. She was talking down and to her followers, her fans, and everything. And she said that she wasn't going to be interacting with this video after it was posted. So I'm not really sure if Creepshow Art is actually going to be coming back after Emily releases her video. I mean, I feel like if Emily does release another video that proves Creepshow Art to be the stalker that people think that she is, I feel like she's going to come back again and try to redeem herself, but I don't really think that's going to work. And at the beginning of her video, she put a disclaimer basically saying like, if you're seeing this video, one of two things or both happened, that, you know, she sued Emily and they settled or something. And I don't really know why she even needed to put that in there to begin with, because if you're going to be suing somebody for slandering you or whatever, and you're gonna come on the internet and then basically do the exact same thing, I don't really know what she's thinking with this whole video. I just don't. And the fact that I literally sat there and I watched 2.5 hours of this video so you guys didn't have to, I'm just like, oh my god, what a waste of time. Like, and I've sat through a 4-hour Nikocado video that The Right Opinion put out, so maybe if The Right Opinion does a deep dive on this, definitely go check it out. I don't know if he has already, but I don't think that he has. But like I said, I was originally going to do this video as a deep dive video. I still might continue to do that, but as I was going through everything, I was like, I don't know how much more of this I can take. My brain is starting to hurt. So, you know, I'm going to keep everything that I have so far and just kind of put it on the back burner so I can try to stay up to date with some more videos and have some more content coming out. But that's something that I was just like, you know, I just can't do this right now. It's definitely something that's taken up a lot of time. I want to continue it and maybe put it out someday, but I mean, if something happens with that, it's probably not going to be for a few months or so. So definitely don't be waiting around for that to come out, because I don't really know like how long it's going to come out. But I just kind of wanted to give everybody a brief overview of everything that's been going on, and that way you don't really waste your time watching this 2.5-hour video. If you want to see what Creepshow Art did and spent her 5 months doing, pulling all of this information up about Emily, going through archived websites, I know that on Truce's video that she did about the situation, she pulled up the Wayback Machine and she was looking at Emily's old pages that were archived. And with somebody who doesn't have a huge following, I don't know why these pages would have been archived to begin with, unless somebody was archiving them on purpose so they could go back and look at them later. And so allegedly that could have been Creepshow Art that was doing this, so that way she would be able to go back and look at the post and have screenshots and stuff like that. And if that is Creepshow Art that was doing this, it's like, okay, again, you're proving the exact thing that everyone thinks that you're doing by stalking Emily, by showing proof that you were archiving this stuff and saving it for later. I don't know, that's all alleged. It's all just super weird, super creepy. I know that on Twitter, Emily shared a photo of herself where she has half black, half orange hair, and we all know that that's how Creepshow Art does her hair. And Creepshow Art is now with Emily's ex and has the same hairstyle, and like when you put all that out there, it's just like, oh my god, are you trying to be this person? Is this the person that you're trying to be? Like, what is really going on? It's just a whole lot of stuff, but I just wanted to get on here real quick and just kind of go through that with you guys. Like I said, I'm gonna try again. Last time I know when I put out a video, I said I was gonna try to put out videos more consistently because, you know, I haven't been doing that very well. And I know that I missed the big push in October, November, December because that's the best time for AdSense. But you know what? I'm not here trying to just push out content to make money. I had a lot of stuff going on and I just moved and all that stuff. So now that I got everything all settled down more, like I said, I'm gonna try to get some more videos out. I'm gonna probably just do voiceovers, are a little bit easier, but whatever happens, happens. And yeah. But let me know what you guys think about this whole Creepshow Art and Emily Artful situation that's happening. Let me know just about the whole thing. Like, tell me what you think about everything that's going on, what you think about Creepshow Art's video if you saw it, what you thought about Emily's video, what you think that Emily's gonna release in her upcoming video, and do you think that Creepshow Art's gonna come back when Emily releases another video? But that's everything that I have for this video. So like I said, I'd love to know what you think down in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon and set your notifications to all. That way you never miss a future upload. All right, that's everything for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.